Good morning and welcome back to my channel and morning devotions. My name is Maggie. If this is your first time stopping by, I hope you decide to like and subscribe and click the notification bell, then come back, check out some of the other content I have on my channel. It is Thursday, April 10th. Our devotions are coming from the Power of Hope 365 daily devotions. And I'm going to grab the April scripture for the whole month of April is out of Romans chapter 8, verses 24 through 25 out of the CSB translation. If you're using a different one, share it with us in the comments below. In this hope, we were saved. But hope that is seen is not hope, because who hopes for what he sees? Now, if we hope for what we do not see, we eagerly wait for it with patience. I love that because it's the truth. It's not hope if you can see it. My water is right over there. I don't have to hope for water because I see it right there. Okay. All right, let's get into this. Our devotion today is entitled The Greatest Standard. Here come the hiccups. Every time. Okay. Our scriptures out of the book of Hebrews chapter 6, verse 13 out of the CSB translation. And if you have a different translation, share it with us below. Hebrews 6:13, when God made a promise to Abraham, since he had no one greater to swear by, he swore by himself. All right, let's get into this. God has no need to swear by the things that we can see. He is stronger than the fiercest army. He is more powerful than the most influential leaders of the world. What he says goes every time. Though he does not always intervene in ways we wish he would, he does promise to help every time we need it. His promises are his oath, and he will not revoke them. We can recall and recite them as often as we need to encourage our hearts in hope. And I do a lot of that. God, knowing that we need reassurance, doesn't withhold his encouragement from us. He knows how easily we falter and how quickly we forget. He generously offers us grace upon grace and limitless mercy. We can find all that we need in him, and we can trust him to be faithful, even to the end. God is faithful. He's safe to trust. He cannot lie. He's come to give us life to the full. His plans are good. They're to prosper, to not harm, to give us hope in a future. He is the greatest standard, and he's the only one safe to trust. Not that people deliberately, although there are the wicked that do that, even good people you really can't trust, not because they're wicked or evil, but because things happen beyond our control that prevent them from following through on what they said they were going to do. Most of your good people will be determined to do their very best. And that's what I always say. I will do my very best and get it done, and I do. I generally follow through on the things that I say. But sometimes we forget. Sometimes something happens. So we do have to walk in grace. But we never have to worry about that with the Lord. He never goes back on his word. Never. He's never left us. He's never forsaken us. As it said in here, he doesn't intervene in ways that we wish he would sometimes, because we have it all worked out in our head, the perfect solution. His ways are best. So submitting and surrendering to him is easy, because he'll do what he said he's going to do. And remind yourself of that. Remind him of that. And then ask him for wisdom and insight. And then when you've done everything you know to do, stand. Because he's faithful. All right, our little assignment for today. Whenever you need some reassurance today, ask the Lord for some. Choose a verse or a promise to recite when you need a quick shot of encouragement. After all, his word is living and active. I can give you some right now. Jeremiah 29:11. His plans are to prosper, to not harm, and to give me hope in a future. You can write them down. Hebrews 6:18. It's impossible for God to lie. whatever he said he's going to do. Look up share some of your encouragement scriptures today with us. If you have one that you hang on to all the time, please share it with us down below so we can also be encouraged in hope. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I do need a little bit of prayer, nothing serious. I don't remember if I shared it on this channel or not. I did have a biopsy on my foot. I think I do remember sharing that. And it came back that I have psoriasis, which is an autoimmune condition, which means something's going wrong with my immune system. Now, I've always had a very robust immune system, so I'm going to assume my immune system is too good because I don't get sick very often, hardly ever. And when I do get sick, I'm over it quickly, which means my immune system's doing what it said, but now it's doing something at what's not supposed to do. So I'm praying for the Lord to heal. And I've been praying for him because the Lord kind of told me it was psoriasis from the very beginning. And that's that spot on my foot that's been itchy and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So I needed, a medicated cream to go on that's not over the counter. All the stuff they sell over the counter is basically worthless to me. It didn't do anything because I bought everything. I bought psoriasis cream, eczema cream. I bought all that stuff and it didn't do a thing. The stuff stayed there. It didn't improve or anything. So they've given me a really good steroid cream, which is good for this. But I'm also praying as I'm starting a cleanse tomorrow, a cleanse to heal. And that's downstairs because I've started a little bit today to ease myself into it. And one of the things that I am not going to have for the next 10 days is coffee, sugar, salt, bread. I'll be having a bunch of other things, okay? Lots and lots of good stuff that helps cleanse my body, helps my organs release toxins. But I'm already feeling a teensiest bit of a headache right here because I haven't had any coffee yet, which, yikes, I've probably been drinking way more than I should. But I'm hoping that this will do a reset with my immune system. And it's never hurts to do good for your body, right? And it's all kinds of delicious things that I can have plenty of, but they're removing the things that will interfere with the body cleanse. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this for 9 days. And I'm determined to do it. I've always been of the attitude and mindset that if there's something I am consuming that is impacting my health in any way, not necessarily destructive, but interfering with the operation of something, and the doctor told me I had to stop drinking or eating a certain substance, I would do it. And I would rather try something natural, go through a cleanse, or eliminate foods from my diet that I find I'm sensitive to, whatever it is, and embrace health than throw some pharmaceuticals down my throat. Because that leads to, and don't get me wrong, I'm not against medication. I believe that's the Lord that gave us the ability to discover those things that can help us, those substances which are derived from his plants, okay? But I want to try this. I think it's going to be really good. I have to remember to bring the book up here to show you guys. It's downstairs because I made the breakfast. This morning I had a huge bowl of oatmeal with cinnamon, blueberries, and maple syrup. That was a great breakfast. My biggest concern is I'm eating more often than I usually do. And so I'm worried about that. But they're good things. Things that my body will use to flush and cleanse. So worried, not worried, But anyway, you guys have a great day. God bless you. And remember me in prayer today. Bye till next time.